Hello, what's up, college football guy here back with another video. Well, it's time for the New Year's Day. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2023 New Year's Day edition of the Ball Game Show, recapping the four bowl games from last night. And everybody predicted that it was probably going to be have the two early games were going to be the close ones potentially, and the college football playoff semifinals would be blowouts like they usually have been the last few years. Well, flip the script on it because that's exactly what happened. One game I definitely didn't. Actually, I didn't predict either one of the games. I got one of the results right, but not how close it was. First and foremost, let's get everything out the way. Everyone, please smash the like button. It helps with the algorithm, helps with the analytics, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. I love interacting with everyone. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 300 subscribers. We're going to get there soon. And remember, you're subscribing. Remember, hit the notifications bell so you don't miss a video. I try to put one out every single day. All right, now, shall we get into this? The Sugar Bowl. Alabama and Kansas State. I thought Kansas State would keep it somewhat close. Alabama had other plans. 45-20 Alabama. Bryce Young 15 for 21, 321 yards, 5 touchdowns. A monster game. 5 different receivers caught touchdown passes for Alabama. You couldn't key on anybody. 33 team rushing, 33 yards for 33 carries for 175 yards rushing with a touchdown. 2 sacks and 2 INTs on defense, and Brian Branch had one of the sacks and one of the INTs. So offense and defensively, they just got the ball game done. Congratulations, Alabama, to getting it done. The Music City Bowl. This had some sad news happen prior to the game, which nobody was informed of publicly until after the game. We'll get to the game results first. Iowa shuts out Kentucky 21-0. Joe Labas, the never thrown a pass in his life quarterback for Iowa, 14-24, 139 yards and a touchdown. Team rushing, 24 carries for 67 yards. So you're like, wait a minute, one offensive touchdown, they got 21. Well, team defense, 4 sacks, 2 pick sixes. There's your points. Xavier Nunbaya, 52-yard pick six. Cooper DeJean, 12-yard pick six. Now, the sad news was that All-American Butkus Award-winning linebacker for Iowa, Jack Campbell, his grandfather came in on Friday to be in Nashville early to watch the Music City Bowl because he wanted to watch his grandson play. Well, apparently he was involved in a vehicle pedestrian accident, a.k.a. he was unfortunately hit by a car or a truck or whatever. I don't know if I'm getting that wrong. I'm sorry, but that's usually what vehicle pedestrian accident means. And he passed away Friday night. And the family decided to not tell him until after the game until, quote, he could play with his teammates one last time, end quote. That was the family's decision. But if you look at Jack Campbell's stat line, maybe his grandfather was playing with him. 10 tackles, 8 solo tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss. Maybe his grandfather had a little help for him. Congratulations to Iowa, and my sincerest condolences to Jack Campbell and the Campbell family. Now we get into the 2 games which everybody watched. The college football playoff semifinals. First we'll get to is the Fiesta Bowl, which is the one I got wrong. I figured Michigan would beat TCU. TCU was manhandling Michigan for the early part of this game. 51-45 TCU wins. Max Duggan, 14-29, 225 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Quentin Johnson was his number 1 receiver, 6 receptions, 163 yards and a touchdown. Team rushing, 41 carries, 263 yards, 3 TDs, and Kendre Miller, the starting running back, he left the game with a knee injury in the second quarter. So Imari DeMercado came in, and he was 17 carries for $150 and 1 touchdown. Didn't miss a beat. Defensively, 4 sacks, 2 INTs, and a fumble recovery. And Dylan Horton had all 4 sacks for TCU. He was a man on a mission. Bud Clark had a fumble recovery and a 41-yard pick six, and D. Winters had a 29-yard pick six. They got it done on both sides of the ball. Congratulations to TCU for their first ever appearance in the college football playoff, and now their first ever appearance in the college football playoff national championship game. That game, the game was a lot closer than everybody thought, including yours truly. The Peach Bowl, Georgia and Ohio State. Georgia survives 42-41. Ohio State led 28-24 at the half. They led 38-24 at the end of the third. And then one thing about Stetson Bennett, he comes up big late. That's what he's been doing for his career, at least in the last 2 years. Outscores Ohio State 18-3 in the fourth quarter to lead this game. Stetson Bennett had 23 of 34, 398 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT, plus a rushing touchdown. Arian Smith, leading receiver, 3 receptions for 129 yards and a touchdown. One was on a 70-yard bomb, which was a big play in the game. Team rushing for Georgia, no, I was expecting 200 yards rushing. 17 carries for a $137 and 2 TDs. A little underperforming. Team defense, 4 sacks. Jack Podlesny, 2 for 4 in field goals. Ohio State had the lead. Georgia comes back and hits a big touchdown pass to take the lead again. If you haven't watched the highlights of this, please do. It is an entertaining game. And Noah Ruggles, the Ohio State kicker, he's got to be feeling sick right now. He was perfect. He's pretty much as close to automatic. He made all the field goals in the game. Game on the line, spot in the national championship, 50-yard field goal when he shanked it wide left, and it wasn't even close with 3 seconds left. I feel bad for him. But unfortunately, it's the way it goes. So now we have no bowl games today on New Year's Day. We have 4 bowl games tomorrow, and we have the national championship a week from tomorrow. So 4 games on January 2nd, and the national championship between TCU and Georgia on January 9th. So let me know down in the comments if any of these results surprised you. Georgia having trouble with Ohio State surprised me. TCU beating Michigan surprised me. Iowa shutting out Kentucky surprised me. Actually, and Alabama beating Kansas State by as much. I guess all 4 of them really surprised me in a way. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Wow. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everyone has a great new year and a great 2023. Hopefully this year is better than last. Thanks everybody for watching the video. Be safe this New Year's, and please be good to each other.